Hey guys, so today I wanted to show you this new technique that I just discovered. I don't know if it's been used before, but I don't know what I'm going to call it, but for now I'm going to call it the embossed glimmer mist technique. So this involves dry and wet embossing. So let's get started. So you're going to take a piece of 4x5 white cardstock and then run it through a Cuttlebug folder. I like the Swiss dots because it's kind of a easy little pattern and not too distracting from the actual thing, but you do need an embossing folder so the glitter can catch on to something. Now you're going to use a embossing ink pad, and you're going to get it. Need a scratch paper here. Then you're going to take it and just get the whole paper. And then this one's by Ink Essentials. Then you're going to use some clear embossing powder. Just going to cover it all. I'm going to set that to the side while I put this back into the container. Obviously some of it's going to stick because of the how you did the embossing pad, so I have some extra on there. So put that away. And then we're going to grab your heat gun and make sure that's heated up. So I have mine right here. And now is when you want to turn down your volume. So I'm going to emboss this now. So that was really bad embossing because I started to burn some of it. But that's alright. So now that most of it is embossed, you can see I started to burn some of the paper. But that's alright because nothing got harmed. Okay, so now we're going to let that cool down for a little second. Now here is my Glimmer Mist box. It is a label box. Like mailing labels were in here. And I just put some paper towels down to absorb liquid and so it doesn't go through. So, now, you're going to take a color of Glimmer Mist. For this one I used yellow mustard, or just mustard seed, because that's the one I had the most of and I just didn't know how this was going to work out. But this time I'm going to use Candy Apple Red, which is red with gold shimmer. I just want to get the glitter off the bottom. Okay. Now my red Glimmer Mist is a little messed up. The pump spray is a little weird, so I may have some difficulties here. But then you're just going to spray it. Okay. Now you're going to grab some tweezers. Well, you're going to let it soak for a little bit. Because as over here, I didn't emboss very well, so it soaked in, but over here it hasn't, so this one's going to be a little different. Let it run down. I didn't emboss over there well. So it's going to be really weird when I emboss it. But now we're going to take it out of the box, put it on our embossing mat over here, and then we're going to emboss this again. So this is the cool part. So okay, so this one obviously didn't turn out as good as the other one did, but you still got that, well, over here it's not that well, but this part, like, is really weird. It's still got the embossing powder on it, and that's why. So that side's, you gotta make sure you do emboss it very well, because otherwise you'll just get that, and now it's just a mess over there. But down here is what you're really looking for. Is the like enamel kind of thing with the red barely there, and then some red splotches where I dried the because that's where the blobs were, and if you just keep drying them they'll turn into this nice color. And over here you can see how the glitter really attached to it. So the first one did turn out better than the second one because I took my time on this one, but I hope you guys really try this out. Really neat background. So I hope you like it, and I'll probably put up on my blog some more with different embossing folders, so look out for those. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Okay guys, so here's some more techniques I just wanted to show you that I tried. Here are the original two again. Well, this is the original, the Swiss dots. So I did try it out with another embossing folder. And this is the Divine Swirls one. And it did really nice on top of the swirls. It gave them like a, I'm sorry about the lighting, it's actual, natural light doesn't help a lot. But it turned out pretty much the same, except the actual raised up part has a little bit more on it, and it's more noticeable of how much that it actually is embossed. Like right here, you can see the little dots on there that got set in. Okay, so there's that one. The second one I tried was this one, which I stamped a background stamp with, and then embossed it, and then put the Glimmer mist over it, but that didn't do anything else much. So there's that one that didn't really work. Then this one I just crumpled up a piece of paper, then used the embossing powder and stuff. And I didn't put the embossing ink everywhere, so it gave it a cooler technique that I liked. So that one's pretty much weird too, but this one's my favorite. What I did was I took the Cuttlebug embossing folder, the Swiss dots again, and I first put it in like this, ran it through the Cuttlebug, then I put it in like this, ran it through the Cuttlebug. And when you run it in more than once, you will only get one actual dot formation. The last one you did will flatten out. So I did it this way the first time and I got regular dots. Then the second time I did it, I got dots, but they were the only ones that showed up this way, and the other ones flattened out, if you can understand what I'm saying. So I ran it through a bunch of times, and then I didn't want any dots, so I just put it underneath the embossing folder, not inside of it, so it deleted all of them, but just left a slight impression. As you can see, I ran it through like 4 times. So you do get that slight impression on this side. And then I used 2 different Glimmer mists. I was only using Mustard Seed and Candy Apple Red though. Those are the only 2 colors you'll see here. So what I did was I did that and then embossed it, all of it, with the clear embossing powder. And then I first spritzed some of the mustard seed onto the sides, and then I got a little closer with the candy apple red. Sorry, my throat's all messed up today. And then I squirted some right into these two corners to give it some, because I like the fading that it gave. And I really like this one because it has lots of texture. And again, I let those giant blobs of color stay, and I just dried them up. The camera isn't really doing it justice, but it's getting the colors pretty well. So that is all I wanted to show you for today. I hope you guys really try this out and tell me about your experiences with it, because it's really fun actually, but it can get a little messy. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.